How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are going over the comics that we're picking up for New Comic Book Day. It's going to be a fat stack. We are getting a total of 25 comics, but some of them I'm not showing you guys because it's part of the timeless variants that we're going to do. So we're going to go ahead and show you what we're picking up. Noted this is all the ones that we're getting, not everything that's coming out. And we're also showing you the A covers. I will be getting a lot, and I mean a lot of variant covers for all these comics, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, let's go ahead and take a look. First one we're gonna start with is all new Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider issue number 2. The only reason I read issue number 1, it was because it was part of a timeless variant, I believe it was. You know what? Actually, let me look, because I know I own one. It's either timeless or no, it was part of the. It's part of the JSC comics that came out. The covers that I got, so I read it and it was actually pretty good. And now it's gonna be part of the timeless variant that I'm getting, so I am going over that real quick. But the first issue was pretty good. You know, I liked it. I don't know too much about it, so learning about this new Spider-Gwen is pretty cool. It says the spider is hunted. Gwen has just begun her new life, and already the peace has been broken by death. Something consumed by vengeance has slithered into Gwen's orbit and will not rest until she is paid for her crimes. Again, I don't know anything from the previous story, so it is a new story, but you kind of have to know a little bit before. Like I said, I'm picking it up because it's not part of the timeless project that I'm doing, so I'm picking it up either way. But because I read 1, I'm gonna read 2. If issue 3 has nothing to do with any of the projects I'm going on, I don't know if I'm gonna get it, but number 2 will kind of help me determine that. But we're picking that one up. Next one we got is Black Cat issue number 2. Number 1 was awesome. You had Black Cat figuring out that she wants to try becoming a hero until Peter Parker comes back, because you know Spider-Man and everything is gone. It says friendly neighborhood Black Cat. Felicia Hardy is a changed woman. She's stopping robberies instead of planning them, but all their superheroing is leaving a trail of wrong supervillains in her wake. Lizard, Sandman, Tombstone. The list is getting longer by the day, and it is only a matter of time before those 9 lives of hers run out. She's gonna be a hero until Peter Parker or Spider-Man comes back, and then she's gonna go back to what she's doing, because she said without him being there, she feels out of loop. So the way to fix it of her like funk that she's in is to help him out while he's gone. That's part of the Amazing Spider-Man series that's going on right now. So if you're not sure what any of that means, you have to read that to kind of understand Black Cat, because it is a spin-off out of it, but it's pretty cool. I love the A cover. We're definitely picking up the A cover on this one as well. I'm very excited for it, so that's what we're picking up. Next we got Catwoman issue number 79. I believe this is a new story arc, so I'm excited for it to see where it's going. You know, we keep going to the past, but I want to see something about the present and the future. Selena Kyle was on a hunt for the prestigious item for her childhood, connected to her mother, but when she tracks down its whereabouts, it leads her to a mysterious auction in Venice being held by a dangerous secret society. That sounds fun. It says, will Catwoman successfully steal a piece of her history, or has the feline fatal finally been off more? What? I can't even speak. Or has the feline fatal finally bitten off more than she can chew? So it's going to be something from the past, but it's going to be at the current time. So hopefully it's not too much of just flashbacks. Hopefully it's an actual story that's going on, because I would be sad to end the collecting of Catwoman, because like I said, I want to see future Catwoman and present Catwoman, not really going back to her history and her past and stuff like that. But we're gonna pick it up and give it a chance. Next we got Death of Silver Surfer issue number 4. It's been awesome. You got the Fantastic Four stepping in as well. It says Surfer's final sacrifice. Earth stands on a brink of annihilation, and Silver Surfer's time is almost up. What will Norrin Radd's legacy be? The better question is who, which is pretty cool. I love that A cover, so we're getting that A cover on that one as well. The story is awesome. You got him trying to be different and stopping Galactus. You know, he's always done that. He was always part of his Galactus is his herald. He's always been doing this, but of course in a lot of Silver Surfer stories, he's stopping Galactus, and that's what this is. It's a great story. I love it. I love the Silver Surfer, so I've been enjoying it. So we're definitely gonna be picking this one up. Next, we got Detective Comics 1101. It's the first issue after the 1100 milestone. It says criminals are a superstitious and cowardly lot. Batman has long depended on his mantra to uphold justice in Gotham City. But what if Gotham was a city devoted of fear? Would this lead to a city free of inhibitions, or a populace driven suicidal by an inability to process moral terror? I'm not gonna read that no more, because they're making me look stupid. But Detective Comics has been really fun. You got different sides. You know, we got Batman doing one mission and the Batman. You got Hush 2. You got the brand new series of Batman that just came out, and then you got Detective Comics as well. It's a bunch of great stories from Batman, besides all the other ones that aren't part of the All In. But I'm excited for it. They've been killing it. It's gonna be a new story arc. It's called The Courageous That Kills, part 1. So I'm excited for it, and we're picking it up. Next, we got the Flash issue number 25. This is the last issue of this story arc of the Bad Moon Rising. So we're gonna see how it is. It says, with the Earth plunging into total darkness, it all seems a loss as Calypso has turned the moon into his engine of despair. But Jaw West and one of the Flash copies have a last-ditch plan in mind that involves the West family's dog. It all comes down to the explosive final chapter of Bad Moon Rising. I'm excited for this to end, and then the next one hopefully be a brand new story arc that really gets my attention. If not, I love the Flash, but I'm gonna probably have to stop collecting the Flash as of right now because they haven't been really selling me on it, the last 2 story arcs that we've been dealing with. So high hopes for them because I want to collect the Flash, but I might just stop and then start collecting old Flash stuff and read that kind of stuff. But we're gonna give it a chance after this one as well, so we're gonna pick this one up, finish it, and then we'll get the next one. Next, we got Green Arrow issue number 28. I'm in love with this story. This story arc has been amazing. It says the Crimson Archer strikes is what it says on the cover. You got him trying to stop these like drug addicts by killing them and showing other drug addicts like, hey, if you stay addicted to drugs, it's gonna kill you. But he's doing it in the wrong way. It's not the best way of him trying to help. It says, as the addictive and deadly Crimson Sand strains runs up rampant, Arsenal and Cheshire Cat patrol the skyline from the above, while Green Arrow uncovers a dark conspiracy running through the Star City's underground. So again, he's doing it in the wrong way, and he's hurting people by doing it. He hurt Speedy, or what do they call him now? Arsenal. They hurt him. So bad guy overall. Again, he's not doing it the best way. He's hurting people by trying to stop them from taking drugs and getting them to addicted to other stuff that would kill them. Not good, but the story is awesome. I'm very excited for it. We're picking it up. And sorry if that wasn't the best explanation. Green Lantern issue number 27 is what we got next. It is part 5 of the Starbreaker Supremacy. It's awesome. You got them destroying the thing. Everybody's getting their emotions back, but now they're still trying to fight the Starbreaker Corps is still trying to fight the Green Lantern Corps, which is a crazy battle that's going on. It says desperate times call for desperate measures. Enlisting old foes to their aid, the Green Lantern Corps make a shocking sacrifice in order to fight the Sun Eaters and save the universe. Again, going back and forth between Green Lantern and Green Lantern Corps, which is awesome. I love it. 2 issues per month that gets the same story arc that's going on. The Green Lantern is more focused on Hal Jordan, while the Green Lantern, of course, is everybody else that's helping Hal Jordan, which is cool. I love it. We're picking it up. Next, we got Harley Quinn issue number 54. We're going to be getting this one. I don't know too much what's going on because I didn't get the last issue. I still have that in my pull box, so I got to get issue 53 to know what's going on with 54. So we're getting this in the pull box, but we might not actually pick it up this week. We might pick it up later because I still got to get 53. So we're going to do that instead, but we're picking it up. I got better. To me, it got better in the story arc, so that's why we're going to continue picking it up. And then I do get all the DNA variant covers for it, and that's why I keep getting it as well as for the artwork. But sooner or later, if it doesn't get really sold to me, I might have to stop. But we're going to get this one, put this one in a pull box, and possibly either get this one as well, or we're going to get 53 instead. But this is getting pulled for the week. This one I'm very excited for. It's Immortal Legend Batman issue number 2. Number 1 was very good. It's a new kind of story, a new kind of Batman like story arc character kind of thing that's going on. Very futuristic within the past kind of like environment thing. Pretty cool. It says the Immortal Legend Batman's strength will be tested when his hunt for the new Brigade of Shadow leads him into the asteroid base of space pirates to decide the fate of their captives through physical combat. Outnumbered and without cases to his powers, can the Immortal Legend Batman find the metal to survive, or will he be broken? So last one, he killed Bruce Wayne, was an imposter because he's actually Bruce Wayne, which is pretty cool. And then towards the end of the comic, we found out how this Immortal Legends came to be and who they are and how they are and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. So we're gonna continue with the new story arc of how this Batman actually does his stuff as Batman. We might get Robin and Nightwing in there as well. Pretty cool. I'm excited for it. Justice League Unlimited issue number 11 is our next one that we got. It's actually the prelude to the DCKO that's going on, so it's going to start showing all that kind of stuff, setting us up for that. I'm excited for the event, so I'm excited to get this one as well. Something strange is happening to on Earth, and the Justice League is powerless to stop it. It began with a horrific volcanic eruption in the heart of villain's stronghold nation of Zandia, and quickly spread to Count Vertigo's neighboring kingdom of Vlatava. Sounds pretty cool. Like I said, they're setting up for a new event that's going on, so I'm gonna read it, and if it sells me on it, I'm gonna try to collect all the DCKO comics that are coming out. I gotta follow the event that's going on. But yeah, I'm very excited for it. And, Justice League has been killing the first 10 issues. So, of course, I know 11 is going to be, shouldn't be bad. It should be really good. And again, setting up for the KO event. So, we're definitely picking it up. Oh, my God. Next, we got Mr. Terrific Year 1, issue number 5. Fun series to read. It says maybe superheroics are best left to those with superpowers and science best left to the scientist. At least that's what Michael Holt tries to tell his old friend Jefferson Pierce, Black Lightning himself, as Athena Prescott's reign of terror grows into something altogether otherworldly, and threatens to bring Gateway City to its knees. Now, I guess you got Black Lightning coming into this, but it's like the early days, so we figure out who Black Lightning really is as well. A little bit of him in the early days with Mr. Terrific in the early days. Pretty cool. We're gonna get this one. To me, this is a for sure must cop. It's New History of the DC Universe, issue number 3. We're going over all of the heroes and villains in DC and the history with it within time. You got the very early days, you got the kind of the modern days. I think this one's gonna be like more a little like current and futuristic kind of characters. And then I think the last issue, which is gonna be 4, I think they're only doing 4 of them, gonna be even further down the road. It's awesome. I'm excited for it. There's really not much to go over in this one. Like I said, they go over all the characters, so if you don't have that much knowledge of the DC universe like I don't, these are fun to read. So you start learning about characters, and you can always reference these as well to see who is this character. You go to these comics, find a page with them, and you read about them, and it's awesome. And who they are, what timeline they're in, and stuff like that. It's amazing. I'm picking it up. Spider-Girl issue number 4 is what we're getting next. So it's been a fun read. I don't recall getting issue 3. Let me check real quick. Yeah, we did. And then okay, now I do remember. So yeah, issue 4 is gonna be awesome. I'm very excited for it. It says powers versus responsibility. Tombstone's acquired a new weapon to maintain control over his criminal empire, and he wants Spider-Girl to pilot it. Spider-Girl must decide what kind of superhuman she wants to be, and if she can let another hero fall to save herself. Crazy story. Tombstone's involved here now. You're not just with Spider-Man, but now with Spider-Girl in a different aspect, which is pretty cool. The characters we have in there with her, it literally just says Tombstone and Spider-Girl, so they're gonna be the main characters there. But it's been a fun read. Again, starting this series, I didn't know much about her, but I'm learning a lot about her still. So if you aren't familiar with her from the Spider-Boy comics, like I'm not, it's kind of easy to get into and learn who she is and her abilities. So it's been a fun read. The artwork has been amazing too, really easy to read and understand. So we're picking it up. Storm issue number 12. This is the last issue of the Storm series before it goes into the Storm and Rogue, I believe it is, or Rogue Storm. Thunder War ends, everything ends. Our universe is no expectation. However, the only way the universe ends is over Storm's dead body, so be it. So it's gonna end again and set up for the new comic series that's coming out. In the background, I love it because you got like a dead Galactus head. They had to use Galactus for the war that is going on. It's a fun read, so I'm excited to see how it ends and how it's gonna set up for the future comic. Continuing with Superman issue number 30. On the cover it says Superman and Booster Gold against a Legion. Fun series. You just got Booster Gold back and them trying to fight the Legion that became bad. Superman has found a mysterious hero known as Booster Gold. Together they must return to the present day to warn the Justice League, but Darkseid's Legion stands in the way. The shocking events of this issue lead in the next month's massive next chapter in the All-In Saga, which I think is going to be setting up also for the DCKO event, because it's going to be Darkseid is going to be involved in that somehow, I believe. So we're excited for it. It's a fun series to read. I'm going to pick it up. Sticking with Superman, we got Superman Unlimited issue number 5. It says into the Kryptonite Kingdom. When the Kryptonite Kingdom faces a deadly terrorist attack from the Cobra cult, this looks like a job for any hero other than Superman. A nation state of El Cordero has the highest concentration of kryptonite on this planet. It is literally the last place on Earth Superman should go, but when the people cry out for help, of course the Man of Steel will answer the call because he's Superman. So they need his help, but the whole city is just full of kryptonite, which is obviously his weakness. Everybody knows that. So I'm excited to see how he deals with that and what he's going to do about it. And it's probably going to set up for the next issue. If there's going to be problems, the next issue after that, it's going to be like him trying to figure it out, which is always amazing. So Superman Unlimited 5 should be a fun read. Next, we're getting to Thing issue number 5. I don't know exactly what's going on with 4, but I believe this is the last issue of the series. I do have the issue 4. I still got to read. I had that in my to read books. So we're going to be doing that so I can get this one and then finish the series. It's been a fun mini series so far. The first 3 issues have been amazing. So I'm excited to see how it ends as well. But I got to read this issue 4 before I get 5, or before I read 5, because I am getting it. But we got to do all that. we are getting the Ultimate Hawkeye issue number 1 one shot. It says Ultimate Hawkeye targets the Maker, spinning out of the Ultimates. Breakout hit character Hawkeye goes on a covert solo op that will have a massive impact on the future of the Ultimate Universe. So it's a one shot. He's going after Maker himself, thinking he can probably take him. It's gonna mess up probably somehow, and it's gonna affect the whole Ultimates universe that's going on. So I'm excited to read it to see how that leads to it, because the Ultimate Universe is amazing. This character is pretty badass. I like him. So I'm excited to see what he does in his one shot. Of course, sticking with the Ultimates, we got Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 21. The final meeting of the Sinister Six. Blood boils over these warring villains gather to destroy each other once and for all, or will they reunite against their common enemy, Spider-Man? I think they're going to try to do that. And then, of course, with Mary Jane kind of beating up Gwen there and giving her a taste of her own medicine in the bathroom from the last issue, I'm sure that's going to go south. And it's not going to be friendly, even though, you know, Green Goblin or Harry and Peter Parker, Spider-Man, are friends. They're going to figure it out, hopefully. But I'm excited for it because the Sinister Six in this comics are awesome. And the Ultimate Spider-Man is my favorite Ultimate comic that's going on in the Ultimate Universe. So we're definitely going to pick this one up. Wonder Woman issue number 25. It says, after days of searching through a mouse-infested world, Wonder Woman finally locates the lost Etta Candy and the fugitive Amazon Emily. Little does she know, they are hiding a tiny harbinger of death who will change Diana's fate forever. You won't want to miss the first appearance of the Matriarch in this oversized anniversary issue that will set the stage for all the Wonder Woman stories to come. So it's a big milestone arc for the future of Wonder Woman, so we're gonna get that. I love the A cover. You got like the Greek mythology there, which is cool. So yeah, we're gonna pick this up. Wonder Woman's been fun to read. She's in this mouse town and trying to find her people, but they're all acting weird. They say the same thing over and over again. I can't remember what they say, but it's a weird story, but a fun story as well, so we're picking it up. Last and not least, we're getting X-Men issue number 22. I don't know exactly what's going on because I still haven't picked up X-Men 21 out of my box. I need to get that so I can read this one because it is setting up for the Age of Revelation that's going to be going on. I want to read these stories, so I need to read X-Men 21 to read X-Men 22. I might hold off on getting this one and get X-Men 21, read that one, and then get X-Men 22 when I can, or if I can get both, I will. We'll see. But we're gonna pick this one up because it's gonna end here and start the whole new series that's gonna be going on with the Age of Revelation event that's gonna be, you know, affecting the comic or the X-Men universe that's going on right now. So that's everything that we're picking up. I do apologize for a lot of the explanations. I've been having a hard time reading for some reason. Not sure why, just a horrible reader overall, but other than that, that's gonna be everything that we're picking up for New Comic Book Day. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know in the comments below what you guys are gonna be picking up. As of recording this, I believe we're either at 192 or 193 subscribers. I think it's 193, so we're 7 or 8 away from hitting 200. So please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Share the video to somebody who's not subscribed so they can subscribe as well. Like the video, it means a lot to me, guys. Other than that, I will see you guys soon on the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. I'll catch you guys in the next one.